Hi, I'm Utica, otherwise known as Ethan, from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13 and Project Runway Season 21.
And I'm Twink. And you're watching
The Stitch.
He didn't die, but you killed it this week on Project Runway.
I would categorize myself as just like an avant-garde evening wear designer.
Cross-dresser.
I will admit, for this particular challenge, I was really nervous.
It's the top of the episode, and we find out that Madeline is sent home.
Yeah.
Girl,
It's so sad.
it's very sad. But not for her. This is the happiest Madeline has been all season.
She's like, thank you.
Usually when the eliminated designer sees everyone else, everyone hugs. Y'all are laughing. She is the head of the parade. Like, do 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 do.
It's like, finally. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna miss her. I love her so much. I really think that she, like, you know, got defeated after production threw a big wrench in the competition a couple episodes ago. So, like, I
Which
feel
one?
like when Joseph went home,
Oh,
she was
yeah,
like,
wait,
fuck this
it's
shit.
Joseph's fault.
It's Joseph's fault. I will say she was like the funniest one of the whole competition.
Why don't they show
would
people laughing and having fun?
say-
Because I didn't see that. I believe you, but I didn't see that.
She would say the most off the wall, crazy one-liners.
Like what?
She would come in and just be her just from the prairie self, and then just say the most sexual.
Like specifically, what was the most like horny thing Madeline said this season on Disney Plus?
I don't know if I can say. She just would
We can cut it.
make the most.
I'm not gonna cut it.
She would be doing dick jokes. She would
No!
be like, not dick
Please,
jokes.
no. So this is very important. We've got a lot of questions about this specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, it is top 7 now, and this holds a lot of weight. Do you think the competition's really starting to heat up?
I think it's been hot.
Oh my God.
It has been hot.
But is it getting hotter?
Yeah, I think that
Oh God.
people are getting better throughout the competition. We're getting tireder and more exhausted, but
But-
we're really like making bold, crazy choices as the competition goes on. I mean, I'm the queen of pivoting, so like I've been really smart about how I'm using my time now.
The designers are all brought back onto the runway, and Heidi comes out to reveal this week's challenge. Do you think it was revealed on the runway because Heidi doesn't want to be seen in the workroom lighting?
I mean, in that outfit, of course.
What was that outfit?
Should it have been a reveal? Should it have been a disco challenge?
You all probably thought, like, finally, we're getting a reveal disco challenge.
That was actually a part. They gave us like some categories that could happen that we had to study. And that was part of them. And I was like, oh, this is the disco challenge when that look came out.
Heidi comes bearing bad news, at least for you, because this week is something totally out of your comfort zone. Streetwear.
Baby.
This is huge.
Girl, I make showstopper stuff. And
Denim, pants. A showstopper. Sorry.
yeah, I'll say that this is really out of my realm. So I'm aspiring to really be flexible with the work. So I'm willing to take it on. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that like there is such a nuance to accessibility with these pieces. It just needs to have a sense of ease to it, be able to be just like pulled and just wear out in the street. But I think I want to take a little bit of a twist on it, trying to juggle, okay, how do I mix my like wow ideal with something that could also be seen on the street.
On top of that, it's another one-day challenge. This is insane.
Back to back. One day. Give us a break.
Has every challenge up until now been
Yes,
that? This
every single one.
entire season was filmed in 3 days in Christian's basement. And again, they're trying to frame these quirks of production as like, you'll never know what we have up our sleeve. There's no air conditioning today.
There wasn't some of the time. It's a brand new revamped season. So like, obviously there is these issues happening, but like
That's fair.
Me and some of the other designers would let them know like, okay, this is what we need. You want the show to be good. let us be happy while we're working
Let us be happy.
hours in the workroom. Please.
Yes.
There were some moments when we would bring things up to Christian when he was doing his walkthroughs, and he'd be like, "What?" Because he's a producer of the show as well. He would like go up to production and like tell them like, "No, we need this." So like, I'll give him that.
Christian's an ally.
Say hi, Valentina.
Ally. Say hi, Christian.
Oh.
You are armed with only a friction pen and released into the streets of New York City.
Getting that filming bit, it was so cold. And I'm in my like full hat, huddled in a like on the stairs, like.
There's a crazy shot of you completely wrapped up, hat on, like crouched on the ground in a ball, like pretending to draw. Did anyone toss you a quarter? Like,
no, they were like, draw, queen,
take this friction pen. Sorry, frictionless pen. You're out on the streets. Was there a specific person that you saw that like really inspired the look?
I really wanted this look to be just so embodiment of her
good.
ideals. It's
Oh,
definitely something she would wear.
And her pants were like
set.
what? Okay.
Yeah, and like she is the BDSM goddess.
So I'm okay.
Yeah, and I really wanted just to show her off on this particular runway. Baby.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so I think I've captured what that inspiration was like.
Mm-hmm.
I just wrote anus. You can keep this. Store it in a wet spot.
Oh, thank you. Because
no! The designers all head to mood. Mm-hmm. Christian is not there, so it's the perfect time to make fun of him.
So if I recall correctly, this was preparation for the Met Gala. Christian had to step out because he was working on fittings. Could they have gotten Heidi?
Well, Heidi was sick.
Oh, yes. You know, sometimes you just get really ill at a photo shoot.
Oh. It's the first day in the workroom, and you are draping the elastic on a mannequin.
Yes.
Did you have like a very specific design that it was going in, or were you just kind of like draping and allowing it to like structure itself?
So I love to drape elastic. Mm-hmm. I think it's so fun. It's very versatile. I've made a couple of these really intricate elastic bodysuits before, and I was like, okay, I know I'm good at that part. I got 2 silver kinds of elastic and black elastic, and then I got some silver hardware, rivets, spikes, and I was like, I'm just gonna make this like really, really intricate. And then I knew that I wanted to test my pants making abilities. I usually make like a 8-panel pant, but I decided to split all of the pattern pieces in half, so it became a 16 panel pant. But I wanted all of it to be lined because I wanted it to like be seen and move underneath, so it became 32 pieces, and I really wanted them to be comfortable. Like there's something on a model when you're wearing it, when it's just like the back of a fabric, it's like this like fuzz kind of.
Ugh, and it gets like hot and like sweaty and gross.
Right.
At least on me.
Usually you do not have time to line it. It's a goal and we want them to be lined, but there's just not a lot of time. So like I made it a goal for this one. I was like, I'm going to line the whole thing. I'm going to bite off a lot, line everything, be really complicated.
That's been an ongoing trend with you taking the models into account. Like last episode, taking her opinion on like the styling and the direction, and now taking into account the comfort. I think that separates you as like not just a designer, but like a collaborator.
Yes, I really love to take the model's aura, their sentiments of what makes them feel so alive. You know, I could be a designer that like steamrolls over a model, like you're gonna wear what I put you in, you know. And I think that you are ultimately creating a vibe and you're representing your brand, and I think that is necessary sometimes, but these are real people that, you know how to feel good in a garment. So I really try to listen and try to like make sure that they're heard. Yeah, I really tried to do that this week.
We come to the best scene in the entire season so far, which is you describing to Joan what cunty means. You like splayed out on the floor, gyrating and purring as she just looks down at you like.
I would say that cunty is when your outfit walks in the room before you do. Ooh. And it just slaps you in the face with a lace fan. and it just, ooh, it leaves you wanting more. And it's so, but it's also like, ooh, and it leaves you with like a little bit of like, oh my God, and also a little bit of trauma. You know what I mean? It's like that you get, but it's also the
ooh,
yeah. Cutty.
Christian and the models enter, and it is time for your first fitting. How's that going?
Getting the bodysuit fit was an absolute must. It needs to be really finessed. The jacket looks great, but the pants are not done.
That's terrifying.
And that is like, to me, this is like the key holder to the mansion of like this is how I get in.
Yeah.
It's
the key holder to the mansion.
Yeah, like I bought this place and I can't get in. When you miss the first fitting, you are automatically very behind because the next fitting that you get is before the runway.
It's like 2 hours before, right?
Yes.
If that even.
Automatically, my stress level goes to 100. 2 of the 3 pieces work awesome. But the one, pants are hard to fit.
They're so
complicated.
32 panels on it.
Baby.
So every contour needs to be perfect.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm really worried that like my particular vibe is going to read too much of my element, which is evening wear. So like a lot of these one-day challenges, you don't get to see the whole picture until it's right before it's going to go out to the runway. So yeah, mama, she's stressed.
There is something in the water this week. I don't know if this is the point when everyone broke. Everyone's making weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're just doing whatever the fuck. It's whatever the fuck week.
Yeah, I think people are really making bold choices with the exhaustion.
I think it's a positive. It's cool to see the people that have been like conservative with their designs trying new things. But also it is wackadoodle time.
Yeah.
It is wackadoodle time. Anyway, it's the next day. And now here's an emotional peak for Utica. This was really hard to watch, actually. This was really emotional. Like, I'm being dead serious. Guys, I'm being authentic on camera.
I'm getting to the point where if the pants don't work, I have to pivot, and I have to pivot hard, and it has to be done within 2 hours. Like, I'm running out of time. Joan, the other evening wear designer in the competition, she looks over at my work. It's up on the mannequin. And she says the thing that I have been like dreading. Honey, this looks really evening wear. With a kind heart and just, you know, stating what she sees. And I'm like, really? And so of course she's a helper. So she came over and she's like, well, here, you know, you have your pants. Maybe you could like, you know, cut them in a way and make it like a skirt, or like you could do a little paneled skirt really quick. You know, like, you know, you can make this like cute little top in like next to no time. Like you could do that, blah, blah, blah. And then my head gets into like, okay, I have 2 hours. Maybe I could cut this out. And it starts to spin and spin and spin. And I just overheat. I could either continue with the pants and really commit to what I've made and just try to get these done in time, or I just start cutting. I just start to like and I break down.
Oh my god.
She immediately ran to me and was like, baby, come here. Like, and she held me, and I needed it. I really needed it. She really offered me such solace and kindness throughout the whole competition. But yeah, if it wasn't for Joan, I wouldn't be crying, but also I wouldn't be succeeding. Joan, I love you so much, and the world has fallen in love with you in such a beautiful way. And like, I'm so glad that they're seeing how much of a shining star you are. So bless you, Joan.
Girl, it's time for the runway.
Baby,
Get
let's
out
go.
onto the streets. Heidi comes out in her Mormon best. Girl, who is styling her?
Okay, I'll say I'm kind of into this. It's a shirt. It's a dress. She's been matching the vibe pretty much every time, except for the beginning of this episode. But I think that this is streetwear, kind of.
She announces the guest judges. Girl, Christian Cohen.
I love Christian Cohen. He's so good.
If I heard Christian Cohen was the guest judge this week, I would change my whole design around. Instead of like whatever glamorous gown I had designed, I would be like, okay, so actually I'll wear the outfit, and my outfit is a thong, me on all fours, straddling the judges panel.
I mean, he was full spread eagling it.
Yes, he was. And it was so
thank you.
horny.
Thank you for the shorts, Christian.
Yes, thank you for the shorts and the high socks. The other guest judge is announced as Joan Smalls.
beautiful, beautiful gowns.
And you say in confessionals, she is iconic. She is even more beautiful in person. And so I got to ask, like, what's your favorite runway show you know her from?
Well, I am so familiar with her because, and what am I supposed to do in the confessionals? I don't know who they are.
Of course not.
Should I have done that?
No,
They would
but
not have
it's
put that
so
in.
much fun to make fun of you for it.
Shut up!
It's like so fun. Any of the following fashion houses would have worked. Chanel, Prada, Gucci, Marc Jacobs, Tom Ford, Burberry, Moschino, Miu Miu, Bottega Veneta, Chloe, Alexander Wang, Versace, Balenciaga, Yves Saint Laurent, Louis Vuitton, Hermès, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Balmain, Fendi, Dior. Could have said any house and you would have been right.
Well, I don't want to lie to y'all.
D Squared, Valentino, Oscar de la Renta, Tommy Hilfiger, Stella McCartney, and many more. She looks even more beautiful in person. We're back on the runway, and it is time to find out if we stitch it or ditch it. First up, we have Jesus.
Miss Jesus on Miss Jessica.
Chastain.
I like this top. We are seeing a lot of these kind of band tops in Miss Competition.
And do you think it's always an artistic choice or like fuck, I have to put something on? Because I think it's an fuck.
I feel like it's a mix because these tops are really popular right now. So
Amen.
But I could see it being something more interesting. But I mean, Jessica looks really good in these tops. So I'd say my only complaint about this look is the paint splatters on it.
Oh.
I wish the paint splatters were a little bit more bold. I feel like if you're going to go for that choice,
Calm.
So the fabric actually is kind of like a windbreaker fabric. It's like a thick windbreaker fabric.
cool.
So it's kind of like slick.
I like
And
that.
I like that. I think this could be not only be streetwear, but also be like a cunty rain jacket.
Which in a way is streetwear.
Baby.
Do you know what the lining of the hood is? In this picture, it comes off a bit neoprene.
I don't
dislike
think it's
that.
quite neoprene, but it does read like that, and I don't really prefer that either.
I wish they were just like condensed paint splatters in the hood instead of just a pink textile.
Yeah,
it's a little heavy-handed.
Or even if all the pink was replaced with the same zipper textile.
Yes, that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like the skirt. I think it's simple, but it kind of does the thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna stitch it.
It's on like the verge because it I don't think it. I don't care. It's a stitch. Sure. Yeah.
Sure. And now we have VJ.
To me, this is the same graphic lines and shapes of the last one, but done in like a more classy garment way. I like it.
I like it. It's very Berlin and very Christian. I could totally see Christian Siriano wearing this.
Gloria. Oh, I thought like
I think the D rings on the sleeves, very interesting. I love that.
it looks cool.
I'd say that it doesn't really like wow me though. Like it's like,
Do you think it
Pretty pant, but-
needs an undershirt?
well, I'm gay, so I don't think it needs it
You know
because I
what?
think it's hot.
His pants should be down. I love the choice color of black of the main
denim.
textile. Oh, it's denim.
I think
Because it's like a perfect like off black that isn't quite black. It allows the leather to contrast really crisply on camera. I appreciate that.
they're looking for like a big moment. And I wouldn't say that it's a big moment, but I still think it's cool. I'd stitch it.
Me too. A clean, beautiful stitch. And now we have Antonio with his redemption look. Trend alert, I had no time to do anything on the breast. I think this textile is cool, and I like the way he implemented the fringe. Trigger alert.
Fringe.
I like how the fringe is used to trace out the pattern pieces. The textile comes off a bit stained glassy, but I think the black fringe pulls it back.
I love it. I think I love
rave.
the textile, and also this is one of their like staple fabrics that they usually purchase at Mood with all of their other work outside the show. Like this fabric is part of their entrance looks. The only thing that I'd really change with this look is the waistband. I wish it was the same fabric.
It really cheapens it.
I would wear the shit out of this. I love it. I think it's so fresh. It's so fun. It's very like raver, Burning Man. Like, I think it's great.
I think that's why I'm opposed to it. It like it's edging on chuggy.
Well, this is their whole MO. They are
Chugi.
oh,
Hi, millennials. Shout out.
They're party gays. Like this
Yes,
is their
you're
whole
right.
vibe.
I love that bag. That bag like convinces me that there is a really cool perspective of this outfit.
Yep.
I think if there was just like a black glove, if there was something in the hair or glasses or something, maybe that would bring it to a cooler place. I don't know if it's the fringe or if it's that textile. It gives a bit 2013. Like I would save this on a Pinterest board with a cute vine I liked. But I'll stitch it, but I'm not like crazy about it like everyone else. Take that, gay guys.
I love it. I'm going to stitch it. And now we have yours truly, Mr. Ethan Pants. Obviously, I'm biased, but I am so glad that this look turned out. I would wear this in a heartbeat. And to me, this is one of my favorite looks of the competition by far.
I think this is the best one so far. I'm
Really?
obsessed with this look. When I saw it, I wasn't watching the episode. I was scrolling on Instagram Reels and I gagged. I've seen a few people questioning whether or not it's streetwear, but I think people have a very American-oriented idea of what streetwear is.
Yeah, it's giving a little bit of like Japanese streetwear.
Japanese streetwear, yeah.
Very like hunty nightlife clothing.
Your look is the only one up there that looks like this. That's taking those inspirations.
Exactly.
And I think a few of the viewers are like, and that's why it's safe, because it doesn't look like everyone else's.
I played to my strengths with the elastic. I know that is something that I want to continue to make, these just really intricate bodysuits that people can wear, and to complement it with the interesting jacket and the complicated pants. It's cool.
You nailed the pant too.
I nailed it.
That fucking pant.
Covered in tears.
God. I mean, I'm so sorry. This is sensational. Showstopper.
Where was I?
Hey.
This in denim. Sickening.
You know, this outfit could use like a big hoop around the head, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some fringe.
Put
some fringe on this.
This is all that is left of my remnants from this look. I ran to the quilting and I found this fabric and I took as much as I could get. It looks like liquid organza.
I was about to say.
Exactly. And like it has such a beautiful sheen to it. It has a slight stretch to it, one way more than the other, but I was shook. I was really shook.
It's an amazing find. I've never seen anything like that,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
amazing.
drapes really well.
I like to use the rule of 3. There's always like 3 main motifs in it that like kind of pull the look together. There's this fabric, the quilted leather, and the elastic, and that's what I think it's what made this look so strong.
But there's one other thing. A slick back pony, so you can really see the look.
Let's talk about this pony, because there was drama in the hair studio. Baby, so I told my hairstylist, I was like, Diva, we need just a high, slick pony. Like, make her modern, make her futuristic, but I just
Yank it.
Sleek, yanked. I get back there, and her whole pony is teased.
Like where?
Like, the whole body of the pony was, like, ratted. And I'm like,
The fuck?
how did sleek translate to ratting? I was like, the decade is different now. So I jumped in there with a brush, some hairspray, and I got her hair best I could get it. And I even did these little tendrils in the front.
Cutesy.
And
you're a hair girl.
I had to take over because this one hairstylist was trying to fuck me up.
And
now,
no other designer would have been able to jump in and do that.
Baby.
It's a stitch.
I think I really outdid myself this week. I'm going to stitch it.
And now we have Melania.
It's lovely. I think that it is very accessible.
Huh? That
Yeah.
sounds shady. Don't pretend like that doesn't sound shady.
What does it? Is it
very accessible?
very accessible? No, it's like, it's very ready to wear. That sounds worse.
On this show, I'm the president of the Melania fan club. Like, I'm upset. She is my Princess Diana on the show. This look, like you said, is very accessible. I think this sequin in the polka dot fabric fabric brings it to this next level place.
Yeah, it looks expensive.
I'm going to speak to the Gen Z real quick. So if you like bathroom break or anything, the sparkle on it gives me dress to impress. It gives like, oh my God, the countdown's almost done. I have to hit the runway. What if I change the texture to glitter? Anyway, you can wake up now. Harry Potter,
Talking yet?
Lord of the Rings. I'm locking you back in. I like all these elements. I just don't really think it's as dynamic and like big as other looks.
Yeah, for sure. I like how she paired everything together. The polka dots with the gingham headdress. She made her own socks also.
Oh, that's so cute.
You can buy her socks on her site. So she's got some cute stuff. I think it's chic.
It's really adorable.
It's really chic. It's not too loud, but I would say it's sophisticated.
I don't understand the bottom of the bodice. Like it kind of trains out in the back and then in the front. The bodice in the front when it comes down to the crotch, I don't like how it's like two-dimensional just hanging. Like I almost want that to connect in the back or do something structurally.
I think if it like had a little bit more cohesion with the pants, it'd be right on the money. To me, it's a stitch.
Yeah,
Good job.
completely a stitch.
And now we have Miss Joan.
Hey, I like it.
I like it too.
I think it is a grand silhouette, which is more than I can say for other looks.
Yeah, I think Miss Thing moving from her evening wear look to really pushing her boundaries into street, I really do like it. I feel like for Joan's aesthetic and Joan's background with everything, I think she did a fabulous job. And she is taking a risk with this textile.
Definitely.
The twins like influenced her to really go for this bold pattern.
The twins love telling everybody, this is your textile.
This pattern was in the same like section as Antonio's fabric.
Why do you think it's problematic when Joan uses it, but it's praised when Antonio uses it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I like the top and how it connects to the pant. I like the side bag.
Yes, really cute. I love the pant. I love the drape of that jacket.
I like it. I'd wear this.
I think it's a stitch.
Yeah, I think it's a total stitch.
Up next, we have Yuchin.
Mm-hmm.
He's taken off. I don't know, blast off. Perhaps this alien species has other... I don't like this look.
You know what this is giving me?
Bad.
Hot Topic.
Hot Topic down.
Hot Topic. He was planning on having the look be really oversized. Like,
Where?
I think he wanted the look to be just big sweater, big hood, and whatnot. But I think that he got his either measurements off. I think he mentioned that the model is jacked.
Really?
Underneath the look. Oh, Muscle McGee.
Wait, I love this look so much.
Baby. And I think that he really filled it out. And so that element of like oversized completely went out the window. And he really pivoted. Like he wanted to do this like, you know, alien couture.
I feel comfortable ragging on this outfit because it's such an anomaly for Yuchin. Like, this is his zone. This is his style. He just totally flubbed. Like, this is this is really bad. And it's okay because he's amazing. I think he is honestly
Incredible.
the front runner. You know what could balance this out a bit? Like the weight of that jacket? A Joseph McCrae hat would be really perfect on this
hat.
If he just did like an alien glass, a big hat, something black in the top, maybe that would give some cohesion.
Seeing the original sketch of what he was planning to make,
Yes.
sickening.
And he could have like done that. Absolutely.
Sickening. But I think that he just got so bugged down by the creation of this piece and how like particular it was that he just started to run out of time, and then he made these bold choices that I don't really think paid off. Sometimes you can get in your head on this is like your whole MO, and
Yes.
you really have to nail a challenge that is like I would say this is his calling.
And I bet producers this whole episode were like, you're going to kill it. This is your week. Are you ready to show what you're about? I bet it spun him out and they were back there like, yes, yes. And that's why I kind of like it too, because you can see that got in his fucking head.
Yeah.
But it's a ditch.
It's a ditch. Twinklicious Jolie, what was your favorite stitch of the week?
My favorite stitch of the week. It's you. Utica. That look is crazy. You made everybody look stupid. Stupid and boring. Anybody that thinks that that wasn't streetwear needs to widen their point of reference geographically. I didn't mean to do that. What was your top stitch of the week?
I would say that my top stitch of the week is Antonio. I really like it. It's cool, and I would definitely wear that look. I think it's fun. I love.
I know you would.
And you don't want me to like it, do you?
No,
I like it.
No,
I like it.
I know you like it, and I respect you. Well, there's still some tomfoolery to occur because the safe designers are called as VJ, Jesus, and Ethan. I would like really feel miffed and like, well, what the fuck do you want from me?
I cry on camera, and they put me safe.
Yeah, you cry, you build beautiful garments, you jerk it. Those are the 3 pillars of reality TV.
Baby.
Did you have things that you wanted to ask the judges?
Of course.
Okay. Now would be a good time to tell them. Now look away for a second. Hello, it's Heidi.
Heidi, you look beautiful. You got the bangs right.
Hello.
If I had a chance to tell the judges, Miss Heidi, I want to know what defines streetwear?
Das ist Streetwear ist eine Kunst ist eine gelijk meow. Oh, and hello. Don't touch Heidi. Ich einer no.
Realistically, Miss Heidi, if I was up there, what would you critique about my look?
I'm sick.
Off to a photo shoot.
The top 2 designers are called as Melania and Antonio, who finally has clawed his way up there.
Baby, he's making his way towards the top.
I think the top 2 this week is a little off.
I would agree.
I would have given it to you and VJ, actually.
Yeah, I think that our looks were so clean. They're just in our own realms at its height. And yeah, I would definitely give it to us too.
There are some specific critiques given to Melania. And there's this ongoing storyline of her being defensive. As a person that was actually there, what are your takes on that?
I think that Melania is very strong-willed, and she really cares about her work. They go in. Even if it's a top look, they go in. And so, like, it's a hard juxtaposition to be, like, in a top spot and feel really proud about your work, but then they're still, like, going in about it. And they want you to succeed, and they want people to buy your clothes.
Well, I think that they're kind of trying to egg her on a tiny bit. I don't think they're being entirely fair to her. I think it's tough to, like, tell a Black designer that she doesn't know who she is, and that when she then tries to explain herself, that it's her being hard to work with. But then a gay guy right next to her turns to the camera and like tells it to a judge, and that's fierce. But Melania is hard to work with. I just think that's a weird thing to do.
I agree. I think that they are being especially tough on Melania. She's actively finding herself in this competition.
Which, why don't they embrace that as a storyline instead of being like, how dare you not know everything? Shouldn't that be like, yay? What about Joy?
No,
Whatever happened to Yay?
Yeah.
They're tough on her, but she wins this week's challenge, making her the first person with 2 wins in this competition.
She's in the lead.
The bottom 2 is Joan and Yuchin. Joan, I think, is in peril because Yuchin's look is the worst, but also they're not going to send him home. And his reaction to the judges' critiques was so classy.
He takes ownership always for his looks.
Yeah.
Always. And I think that is really respectful of him as a designer. You know, I think Joan took ownership too, and she loves her look. Like, I think for her to, do this work that is so outside of her realm is, it's impressive.
I think the critique of Joan's look not being streetwear enough is, again, a little goofy. I think it's kind of like 80s adjacent streetwear New York. At what point past an era of fashion is it classy to be referential? Is it too close to the 80s right now where like it's matronly and played out? Or are we past it enough where it's a good reference?
Y'all, leave down in the comments what you think streetwear is, because I feel like there's a lot of dissonance in this episode of what is it.
Who do you think is going home?
For me, I think this is a toss-up. I'll be honest. I don't know. Well, actually,
yeah,
I
that's
do.
not true. Well, girl, that is the end of this episode. We'll have to find out who goes home tomorrow on Thursday when the next episode of Project Runway comes out. But the next episode of The Stitch comes out on Wednesday. So make sure to tune in to find out what's the Stitch. Up until then, you can find her everywhere at Queen Utica. And you can find me everywhere at what?
Twash.
If you liked the editing of this, if you like the producing of this, hey, I'm in front of the camera and behind the camera. I have my own content. I'm making a lot of more really cool stuff with some really great guests from RuPaul's Drag Race, but also other people too. So make sure to subscribe to that to see more.
And we'll see you next time where we find out
what's the Stitch.
See you next time.
Ding.
Ding.
Ding. Perfect.
Good job.
Yay, that was very, very,
Very nice.
good job.
Good job.